Good morning or evening, friends. Hope everybody is doing okay. This is JP with Wise Guys Gaming, and this is a little more petty than I intended to be today. I promise you, did not intend to be petty. But while I was doing some ranked placements and doing some ranked matches over on the PS4, I did run into this little bit of match. I just kind of want to take a look at it. I wanted to start off the match playing as Zenyatta. I am not a Zenyatta player. I readily admit that. This is just to get better. Now, as I would typically say, ranked is not the best place to do that, but I thought it worked with this composition, particularly because we got Torbjorn, we got Junkrat, we got Moira. I don't like those two for damage choices, so I figure if I can stay back and put some damage on the back line, we may be able to take this thing home. Now I know Junkrat does do some pretty good damage. The reason I picked this, even though we had the Junkrat for damage, was honestly because, for me at least, it's difficult for as a Junkrat to just shoot the person in front of you. You can, because it has to bounce, it has to arc, it has to, there's so many things that your shot has to do. So that's why I ended up playing as Zenyatta. Got my Torbjorn backing up. Don't know what happened to Junkrat. No clue. But see, now I'm in the situation where everybody needs healing. And that is what Moira's for. As you see, Moira is kind of laying on her her heal spray, which is not a good thing to do. That's okay though, it happens. Got sniped from afar. If you're Moira, if you're ever playing as Moira, the things to remember with her are the heal spray specifically does better damage over time. Notice that I need healing. Notice that. Because I was dead, and I'm pretty sure Moira's dead. But her spray does healing over time. Her orbs are much better. Now this is our Wrecking Ball who needed healing, going all the way to the enemy team all by his lonesome. Why he thought he was, or group up with me, why he thought with 6 people on point and half of our team dead, it was a great idea to just rush out there. I have no idea why he would make that decision. I also don't know why after making that decision he would say, you need to group up with me. Bruh. Don't know where you are. But if you go out there, we can't come that way with you. Now I've got 2 tanks split. Trying to make sure I get some healing on at least some of them. Ended up waltzing into the wolf. That was my fault. Got to pay a little bit better attention of my positioning. I could not have seen that coming. By the way, I have gold elims with 1 elim. That's never a good sign. But I need to. If I was in a better position, I probably would have been able to see that that wolf coming. Just a little bit more. Get my heals in. I don't want to be directly on point. I think that's a bad look for me right now, simply because that's where they are. I move myself directly on point and I die. Apparently our Moira went from Lucio back to Moira. Wrecking Ball dies and immediately wants healing. Or not, I'm sorry, he didn't die. He was just on the other side of the map from our healer. So I wake up, come back, immediately heal Wrecking Ball, who goes back for his healing. That's wasting my ult charge, but quite frankly, it probably won't matter. So it's just me and Wrecking Ball here. He's got an orb on him, or he had an orb on him. We got pushed off by the Roadhog ult, and that was pretty much the end of the round. Stomped. We got stomped. That's okay though. I'm about to take a look at this. We're getting the spams. I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. This will become important. Now, this is something I've been trying to do a little bit more of. And I think this is a perfect time to give it a shot. Pay attention. Please pay attention. I'm going to do some things. I swapped over to Lucio. Lucio and Moira are probably my better 2 healing prospects. I need to work on my Zenyatta. I need to work on my... I kind of want to work on Brigitte, but that last nerf they gave her, ooh, it hurt. It hurt. The problem is they made her super squishy and they made her shield super squishy. So I can't use the shield to block incoming shots, and I can't use... After the shield's gone, I die immediately. So you really have to be careful with your placement with her now. which kind of sucks because she is an area of effect healer. You have to be near some bad guys if you want to get the best of your healing done. Now, she does have the armor pack, but the armor pack is not where she gets most of her good healing from, in my opinion. Most of the time, the better healing comes from when she's out there with frontline, kind of, or even with the back line when somebody's trying to flank. She's able to stun them. She's able to deal some wailing damage on them. She can back some people up, but the hits convert to heals, and I think that's when she's at her best. I personally just can't do it. How about that? How about we don't look at it for nothing else other than the fact that I can't do it? Now, we rolling up. My squad, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure I am close enough to give people healing, but I don't want to put myself in such a position where I'm getting shot at too. Reinhardt makes this move. I can see from the Reinhardt move that there are two Symmetra turrets on the side. Reinhardt is now contesting the point. They turn around. We get some flank. This is where we're able to push in. I want to take care of these two turrets first, and then I'm going to follow my team. Boom. Dealing damage. Now, this is important. I need healing. And he dies. Why did he die? See? Told you I was going to do something special. I got to get better at this. But, as you see, we're getting ready to push through. Reinhardt makes a very big hole for us and comes around the side, because 4 to 5 members of their team are right here. So Reinhardt can pretty much take, he can take a lick from a couple people. As they start to pull back, we come in. We start to push to the right. One person pushes over to the left. When he gets split off, separated, and killed, then he starts spamming how he needs healing. Now, because we didn't go over there, we are now moving on to the point. Because we're on the point, we can put up a pretty good capture attempt now. Heals, 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 heals. Still on the point. Getting kills on the point, backing people up. Now I die. Nothing special about me dying, just the fact that I die. Moira's still getting heals. Because we're still doing that push, we are still contesting the point. Not everybody is dead. By this point, he is back on the point. This off tank, I guess, to Reinhardt, I suppose. So we're able to move back onto the point. I come in, boom with the shields, try to heal up, and now we just want to sit on the point. We got shields, we got heals. So because we were able to sit there, we were able to kind of maintain. But this is important as well. Right here, please take a look at Moira. You watching her? You watching her? Yes. Why? Because Moira has DC'd. So now, we are not only down a man, we are only down to one healer. And that sucks. We just lost a tank off to the side, but he took out one of their damage dealing tanks. Keep an eye on Reaper. Reaper goes down. So even a man down, we're still able to do a pretty good job of putting pressure on this point. Hoping to cap it. Backing them up. Backing them up. Backing them up. Backing them up. Also helped separate Orisa from her shield. That was pretty neat. He kind of overshot the shield anyway. Well, no, I guess not. I guess he was hoping to get onto the point, have the shield out there, and block damage while still being on the point. Because all he really wanted to do was contest anyway. But perhaps sometimes it's good to boot people back. We're doing okay now. Keeping up pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Coming back. We got all this healing in this one spot. Where is our off tank? He has pushed forward. Or maybe he's the second main tank. I mean, I've heard some people say that Sigma's a really good main tank. So, we push in. I did not waltz off. That's that Reaper ult there. But we're still able to push in. We're still able to maintain the point, occupy it. Keep in mind we are a player down. Keep in mind that other player is a healer. There's only so much we can do. But as long as everybody's on the point and I'm still alive, I can still kind of keep this heal going. I got the Amplify, got it just a tad bit too late. Now he needs healing. Why does he need healing? because the team has died. So he's upset. He wants people to group up with him, so on and so forth. He's mad because he died, because if he had stayed alive, of course, we all would have won that, right? So, waiting on the team, stop. Don't see Sigma, who keeps saying group up. So I wait on Sigma. Come up a little bit further. Where is he? There he is. So we got Sigma. Come in. Immediately go to healing Reinhardt because I know he does not have full health. Sigma projects his shield out. And then he runs at it and takes it down. Either he took it down, or where he put it, it did not keep up. So now we got flanked by this Reaper. I die. He dies. He needs healing. I need peeling. So as you can see, here we are. Bunching up, bunching up, bunching up. Boom. Reaper ult takes us out. Moira takes him out. So yes, of course you need healing. But there's a reason you're not getting it. There's only one healer that's here. And he died right before you. You guys are in charge of keeping us safe. Not to mention, he's got to... As a tank, you've got to really be careful with your positioning. And I'm not certain he has the best positioning. Like, legit, you can sit right next to him. But he's... Like, his positioning is, put me in front of all the bullets. Not any kind of, off side to the side or anything like that. He wants to be in front of all the bullets. Tried to save Reinhardt there. Was a half a second too late. I spent a little too much time on those sentry turrets. Lots of ults coming up. Backing up a bit. There for the healing. Right next to him. But he needs healing. Again. Put up the ult. Heals, 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 heals. But he pushes forward and ends up getting hit from multiple different areas. You've got Symmetra turrets, you've got Symmetra herself. You've got a number of different things that are right there next to you. Because he kept pushing forward, now he's getting hit from multiple angles. And because he's getting hit from multiple angles, he's taking way more damage than I'm able to heal. Like, there's not a lot I can do there. If he stays back a little bit, maybe, just maybe, the damage that he's taken, I have a better chance of trying to heal up on. But once he crosses that threshold, he's getting hit by turrets, he's getting hit by Symmetra, people are trying to flank, we're getting hit by everything. Now, I don't know why people like to do this, but this was not the best idea either. Either way, the team went right, he turned left, which is good because there was a flanker. I'm right here, trying to take care of the turret. He goes down. He needs healing, he needs healing, he needs healing. And again, we're a man down. We are still a man down. So he throws his shield out, then immediately gets rid of it, throws it back out, pushes it way too far. If it's that far in the middle of the point, all they literally have to do is walk forward. And now we're in trouble because we don't have that shield anymore. In addition, I'm right next to you, man. I'm right next to you with the heals going. I was the only person that stayed alive during this, by the way. So I decided to wait a little bit. Ow, ow. Our second healer has come back. We now have a chance to keep people satisfied, let's say that. So we got part of our team deciding they're going to try to come up this way. I'm going to assist them. Can't do it because our tank has decided he's going to take on the entire team by himself. Now, they said group up, and you can see exactly where they are. He decided not to do that. He goes in, gets hit by flankers. I'm right next to him with it amplified. I can't keep him alive because we get pulled off by with 2-3 people off to the side. Now, how I'm supposed to keep him alive through that, I have no idea. He didn't go for the health pack. He didn't do anything. He just sat there. He ends up getting hooked, and that's how he gets killed. He wants healing, but he puts himself in bad situations. Now I got to try to rush in to help the rest of the team, but once I get there, we're getting mauled. Because we're able to get hit by multiple angles, you see. Which is something that I said was going to happen. Reinhardt out and I are going. We're trying our best to get there. He, by the way, 2 of our people just died. He is now on point as Wrecking Ball. He goes over there, again, 1v6, and decides he's going to try to get a kill. He can't get the kill, so now it's our fault. Of course he can't get a kill. It's 1v6. The rest of the team is not going to get there that fast. Half of us were dead. So, This is a little more petty than I intend to be most of the time. But when you're mad at the rest of the team, look back at things you could have done. I had some positioning mistakes. I had some heal mistakes. I had some mistakes that I could have worked on. But dude, you gotta take a look at some of the stuff that you're doing. A lot of the times I died was chasing him. And as you see, he ain't even represented up here. Not in the least. So, that's all. I'm sorry. That made me salty and I've been thinking about this all day. But I do have this new format for video. I'm going to check it out and see what I can do with it. Either way, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.